Thanks for staying with us. So we're still discussing this unexplained wealth, because as much as we understand where the EFCC is coming from in investigating certain people that look suspicious, the truth is that there is a lot of wealth being flaunted on social media. That young people are wondering, okay, is this the way? Let me just have this money regardless. I don't even want to know the source. And I think that's where I understand where EFCC is flashing the spotlight on these guys. However, it's also important that our leaders too are also investigated, because they too become rich overnight.
So yes. I feel that...
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say, you see, the difference between here and there. When Bill Gates became rich, it's all in our eye that he became rich. We saw what he was doing. I've never seen Bill Gates one day come out. Maybe he has done illegitimate business for all I know or care, but he carries himself with decorum. You don't see him on Instagram showing this
mansion.
Different generation and personality.
No. Let's Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg.
It's upgraded. What is it?
He wears t-shirt and jeans. You don't see all those rich Oyibo people.
The real rich ones.
Maybe you will know from their wristwatch or their briefcase or their shoes. But here, especially when you see, the thing is, there are some rich Nigerians, very rich Nigerians. I see them
quiet about it.
You will not know that they have money. They are quietly
making their
money, and
very.
The ones that will now come, you just make one small money.
Auntie, when you have been poor all your life and you see money, most likely, or everybody that we're talking about now, they are like first generation. They are just seeing money for the first time. Most likely, there is a tendency to want to like show that I finally arrived. They did not think I can have 1 naira. Now I have billions of naira. The likelihood of people to step into that space, old money, the ones of you will not see, what do you call it, this Glow. You will not see Glow's daughter, or those people, they have money. You will not see them misbehaving like that, because there's a maturity of we were born into wealth. But somebody that has never, like, till 30, did not see 1 million naira, and then somehow whatever business they are doing has brought them wealth. Okay. They tend to flaunt. I think that I do not support display flaunting of wealth. Wanting display of wealth. I don't think that that's the right way. I believe that you should show workings and have conversations around it. That's why I said, like, I like Sheyi Vode's video where he wrote in his caption and explained, this is what I've been doing for 24 years. This is how I've been saving and gathering my money and all of that. Dream. This is my dream. This is me manifesting part of my dream. But we must not take away the fact that there's a poverty mindset and there's a crab mentality. There is a pull him down. All of us should be together. I am suffering, you are enjoying. All of us should suffer together. And that is the one I am against. Nima, you can speak for yourself, but majority of people are like that. You see somebody driving car and you then look at that. I remember clearly during NSAS that protest period that I was driving to the office and they were like, wind down, because you get AC for your car. I know how I bought that car. I was on installmental payment. But the idea of me driving a tinted car that has AC, they looked at you now go suffer, now go waka with the waka. That is the problem. You cannot paint everybody corrupt until they now prove themselves innocent. Let us create a structure that catches corrupt people legitimately without just painting, because we need to normalize wealth.
I hear you, Tope, and I totally agree with you. However, because of where we are as a nation today, it's difficult to put the system and expect everybody to comply. These are things we need to start having some spot checks with people, where it's based on somebody calling suspect. YK was spending dollars. So please, can you help us go and check to verify? Then they will go and check, because right where we are as a nation, we need to gradually build it to the point where the system is solid such that people know that the system will check you. Right now, we don't have that.
Who is writing on Buku Awoshika's page? Show working. You know, she started manufacturing. She's always shown working.
And she has carried herself with decorum.
It's the lack of decorum. I understand that one.
There's this person I wanted to mention.
But Sheyi Vode did not.
Wait, I'm coming to I wanted to make it.
Sheyi Vode does not.
Nima has the floor.
I'm forgetting my thoughts. Sorry. Apart from Ibuku Awoshika, I sit on this table every time and criticize Dangote for waivers. That wait, in a paddy because you're well connected, you get these waivers should be for small businesses. But we know that he's in a business we see. and he's using his connection to get the waivers. We take it off the papers. They have given waiver for one sector. They have given waiver. We see those. So that is how the thinking
his daughters
starts.
Don't go around.
It is not my business that he should. I am not in the business of no. You should come and suffer like me. That's not the business.
That's your mentality.
The mentality is the waivers that I would want to get waivers if I was in a manufacturing business. If I have the connection, I want to get it, and I will not blame people for saying why her, why not someone else. But it's not that I don't have business, so I just have money. I don't go to feel right letter. I can't explain it. I don't understand. We need to encourage people to know how the work is done to see the final product. Me, I didn't read Vodi's reply. Oh, okay. Do you understand? I follow his page. I love the designs. God, I follow the page. Every time they show knitting, they show machine, they show. I love the page.
Who?
I
don't know him.
No, he's a designer and he does male clothes. He's moved to shoe manufacturing. He's expanded. There's another guy from the East. He's an Aba guy, but his manufacturing business started from somewhere in Lagos here. I followed the page.
They show the workings already.
So those are not the questions we're having. But I would ask some governors in the north west states. Let me not mention states so that they don't say I mean personal business.
There was one
even when you take the money, even when you take the money and you are being investigated for such a huge amount of money, how many industry you create so that this number of people that are on the social media asking how the money comes safe. Somebody should take time, show us cars, no factory.
You told us that guy you're talking about said that he has he invested in the US. I think one of those major that had the money.
He not invested here, and he did not even take the proceeds and say, okay, some of cars. I have so many industries that money is coming from everywhere. All he's showing us for the success is cars. And then tomorrow, one person that is saying, if FCC ask how the car come now, you say the person is bad belaying him. You don't understand. You can't just show us flaunts without source.
Okay,
we'll be a very unserious nation, not to ask.
I saw a video of one rich northern guy, I think it was from Maiduguri or somewhere like that. He's been dead for a while. There were more than 30 cars. All the cars that don't rot.
TVC, I think TVC covered that story. Was TVC?
Oh, what noni?
Yesterday's
and he flaunted cars. In fact, this Benz cars, all the old model, they compound.
Yeah.
Like I said, the children self never even like something about it. They just left it there, everything dusted. So that's how life.
We need to start to explain to our people. But it's not about. You see, someone like
impactful wealth.
Bill Gates. Now, I'm not a fan of Bill Gates.
Maybe I'm jealous because people
I don't know, but I'm not his fan. But Bill Gates, he made a statement a few days ago. He says he's going to spend everything that he has. He will leave 1% of his money. He wants to die a poor man. He will give out all his money. These are they do
That's
things.
What Rockefeller did. I mean, so
you see, here. What we do is we buy cars.
But as Tope said, is that syndrome of very first time wealth. If a lot of people who are second generation, third generation, usually don't do that. Usually don't do that. I mean,
Murayo, let me tell you, if you are first generation wealth and you work hard for your money, I swear, when that 1 million comes into your hand, you are not going to flaunt it.
Impact.
I was in.
I traveled because you know what you have done, how you have worked hard for that money. When you become
work for the money. It's different from when you just get the money.
No, this person worked for the money. We went into a Christian joy together, and I was sitting beside her, and she took glasses, bought, belt, bought, slippers, bought, and well, the woman is almost 60, and she told me, she said, these things I couldn't buy 5 years ago, because I always ask questions. I cannot speak for everybody. So like I couldn't buy these things 5 years ago. That all those journey was about building, but now I can afford to buy it. So when you see her, it's not. But she won't come online to start
exactly
posting.
the question. I said
because she worked for that money.
But she bought it.
We should go into the designer shop. I don't want to call any designer on TV. And then video, I do self-video.
That one is insecurity.
I know somebody that does that.
No. You are saying first generation.
Tope, you said no matter what insecurities you have around money, the hard work cures it when you finally want to gratify yourself. Toba ti feel rabbi was Lord about share in your privacy.
Lord, thank you.
But the I don't arrive mentality of my people in the Bendel. I want to all of you are envious of me. Because I've arrived. I'm the one that came to show you people, and I look at all of you, the way you're asking, how? See them bad, belly people. Jealous. But you are the one that came to show them. Imagine that the money arrive, the kind of money me I'm begging God. It's only me that will know the money have arrived. Nobody will know.
I think it's also personality.
Nobody will know.
There are people that...
I want to show and get the difference. There are two people. There's one first generation, right, who's making money for the first time, but is making legitimate money. That person is not likely to go in and do the video show because he worked. There's one that probably got the money illegitimately and has one easy source of money. That one is likely to flaunt it. I'm just saying that's our perception. So there are two different people. You are ready to flaunt it because
but their personality of I want people to know that you can make legitimate money and still buy this kind of bag and drive and be in the private jet and do all of this. There are legitimate money that want to live and show you.
Let me take
that it's possible. Inspire you. There's also influencers who, whether the money is legitimate or not, to gain your followership, must promote materialism.
Yes.
Okay. You know, we've not talked about.
I love that sentence. They must
promote it.
That is what they do. They are promoting.
I'm coming. I want to mention somebody. You know, the things I've not been mentioning.
Don't mention anybody.
I want to mention somebody. Bobrisky. Bobrisky sprayed one money one time. When the thing finally reached, somebody called him out that he borrowed the notes from Bureau de Change. He will put the videos and say, he say he calls his boyfriend. Say, he's supposed to be oh God, the video is old. But so like my husband they have settled us for the week, money. Nigerians queued up on that page.
But it was
one day, one person vex somewhere say, Bob, send my 40-something million. They started to call themselves out. Reasonability now down on all the Nigerians that have queued on the page. It was picture we're seeing I shared a gram. Then I started to call it online money, e-money, money that is not real. So, see, I remember this person.
Wait, before you remember, I have a call.
Take call. I want to make example of first-time money's peoples.
Good morning, Tunde, you're live.
Good morning, ladies of your view.
Good morning.
Hope you can hear me.
Yes, very clearly. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Please, in fact, I'm interested in this very topic you're talking about. And in fact, I will appreciate it if if there can be a structure on ground. Because there's no structures on ground, that is why we have this problem. All this problem of money rituals and all sorts. Because people can just wake up one day from nowhere and you have a lot of work. And this way, people are ready to spend it with you. But if people know that the structure has been placed by the government, that you can't just wake up, people cannot just wake up that we are living in the same face and face you and start buying millions from nowhere. So people will know that, okay, there's accountability, there's transparency. But because of our own government too, a lot of those people at the top, they are not transparent. So I think they also put a structure of ground in which by a lot of people will be able to appreciate. Even if I wake up as a young guy, I will know that even if I do a fraud, I will be questioned.
Thank you very much. You see, we've not talked about, thank you very much, Tunde. We've not talked about the fact that the mental health of those who are actually hardworking, but their money is being labeled as criminal or illegitimate. There are people who are working hard for their money, but because they love fashion, they like that lifestyle, and suddenly you judge them. That in itself is not good. So how do we draw that line between those who like fashion, they like to be out there, they just want to flaunt it because they want to. That's why it's legitimate.
Murayo, they shouldn't start with all these people.
They
should start with government people first.
You know why it's not fair to start? I'm talking with two sides because some politicians actually have money before they enter government. We always assume that the money comes out after government because they are not visible. But before then, nobody knew that, but they had their money.
Those politicians
when
get
money comes out after
government, that's
no, before government, and you get there.
We don't know you then.
No. By the time EFCC is investigating you,
you will show the evidence.
You will show that. So you will not be annoyed or afraid. EFCC, come and check what's in my account. You will be all right. So that's why I say start with them. Because if you don't start with them, the minions coming behind.
They're now calling our culture of corruption.
We are setting.
It wasn't like that.
Remember, you are the teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. If you are a politician, you are the teacher. And when they see you flaunting this ill-gotten wealth, everybody will flaunt ill-gotten wealth.
Yes. Let me take Solomon for Mike. I'll come to you. Tope. Good morning, Solomon from Idimu. You're live.
Don't forget, say he cut me off. I won't talk.
Solomon, you're live.
Business.
Good morning,
Good morning,
ma.
sir. Go ahead, please.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm very much interested in the topic you are giving us this morning. I'm a 74-year-old.
Wow.
I am a 74-year-old retired civil servant.
Wow.
And to my surprise, my money has been long given to AAI insurance.
Pension. Okay.
To my expectation up till now, since about 6-7 months ago, they have not paid my annuitant into the company. But surprisingly, we had made all efforts to get this insurance company to pay us our money. They refused. I don't know, is it a wrong thing for retired people to obey government instruction by keeping our money with insurance companies? So please, if you can.
Thank you. This is
those are the
these are
painful
Nigerians.
stories.
Yeah.
Imagine such a person queuing up in the hospital
He's 74.
and they say pay off pocket, and he's wondering, I don't work 30-something years in
As a
service.
civil servant.
I can't afford it. Then one politician just walks in and says, I have donated to my constituency. How you won't be?
When YK speaks that we should start with politicians, I would be tempted to agree, because the politicians are powerful and they shine as examples. I also feel that it won't be such a difficult thing to investigate, because in most cases they do this extensive form filling.
Yeah.
And we know that there are several politicians that once they get into power like this, they change houses, change cars, change children's school almost immediately. So we deal with those ones separately. I also wanted to reiterate the fact that when we talk about the issue of people that are flaunting ill-gotten wealth, in most cases, we are the ones assuming, because we don't know what is going on. You cannot, from your mind, say because the person is wearing designers, his house is golden, this wealth must be ill-gotten. That, for me, reeks of the fact that you feel is not possible. People say, what are they went to Okoya's house? If you go to the house, what Bowoje is...
Which day have you seen Okoya flaunting as well?
Like,
that's...
Many
Many of our artists,
I have to go on a
when they are singing, that time when Sonny sings with people's name, it's not because Sonny
they
just
paid
like
him
them.
before he climbed on set.
Sonny just like them.
They are
Come
praise
back.
singers.
Let's continue this conversation. We have to. I'm sorry, Tope.
When you
Stay
come
with
back.
us. We'll be right back. Sorry.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.